it looks like the SEC is pretty desperate now. It looks like they're hiring scab companies, this time in the form of a company called Prometheus. Now, who the heck is Prometheus? Well, no one knows. That's why everyone was so surprised they actually came to this hearing. But they were founded by Aaron Kaplan, was one of the co-founders, and they've suddenly drawn attention to the crypto space because they're somehow approved by both FINRA and the SEC, even though they don't really have that much of a product. They're a completely under-the-radar company, and they came to the hearing completely praising the SEC and saying that their regulatory approach is the definite way to go. But it kind of fell apart at the end once Congressman Mike Flood asked them, can you actually trade Bitcoin and Ethereum on your platform? And they had to say no. So they had these great crypto platforms, but you can't even trade the most widely held assets on your platform. So I'm not exactly sure how that works. In fact, it doesn't. Indeed, it really looks like the SEC and FINRA just gave them like this thing for free in exchange for them testifying positively to Congress about the SEC, because the SEC has been under a lot of pressure lately. Almost no one in the crypto industry, aside from Michael Saylor, really likes what the SEC is doing, and they're all anti-SEC. So I think the SEC was like, hey, we need someone from within the industry to say good things about us. Hey, let's get this company over here. And if you actually look at the company, it does seem like all their directors are like ex-SEC people. And they said, hey, we got regulatory authority. We got regulatory clarity. Why can't you guys? But they got regulatory authority even though they don't have a product. So that looks extremely, extremely fishy. And obviously, like, the directors are all lawyers. But like I said, many of them are also many people on the board are also ex-SEC officials. And it looks like, it's like, you know, if you guys know what strike breakers are, you know, companies hire them in and they try to break strikes. It looks like this is like that, except this is a company that the SEC basically paid off or had connections with or hired just to actually talk good about them so they can actually save face and have like some kind of say in like, hey, look, this industry person or this industry company actually supports us. But I don't think anyone's going for it, especially when Mike Flood actually asked them about like, can you actually trade Bitcoin and Ethereum on your platform? Because if you can't even trade Bitcoin or Ethereum on your platform, you don't really have any room to talk if you're a cryptocurrency company. So the thing is, realistically, there's nothing much to this platform or company. Like, I don't think anyone's actually heard about them. And there's somehow a CCP, Chinese Communist Party affiliate, which is really, really weird at all. So not exactly sure how this actually works. There are attorneys at they are attorneys at basically another firm. So it does look like this is like kind of like a so-called scab company that the SEC basically paid off in order to testify well about them. So if that's the case, then Gensler and the SEC must be really, really desperate to pay off companies to say good things about them, because they can't find any legitimate company that actually is big in the industry to say anything good about them. So maybe they're really trying to play this legal game and they're running out of options. And that's kind of, it does look like what's happening right now with the SEC. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.